Hi, my name is Rebecca. I'm studying law at DCU. It's a BCL degree and I study all aspects of law.
I'm in final year of BCL, which is Law and Society, and in September I'm moving on to do a Master's in International Human Rights in UCD.
I think I like the balance between people, which is society, and law, and merge into one degree.
It's actually really interesting. I found a lot of new things in how things work that I didn't really get to think about outside of the program, so it opened my eyes a lot.
The teaching partnership with regards to digital constitutionalism I found extremely exciting. It was a new area where it was completely different to other modules in my degree. And it was with regards to having different international students and students from different country, and we just spoke on Zoom in breakout rooms to ask questions about digital constitutionalism, and it was great to bounce off ideas from each other.
The Digital Constitutionalism teaching partnership was actually something that I didn't think that I'd come across within the program. It was something a little bit out of my comfort zone, but yet really interesting to work on. Connecting with different universities and professors from across Europe was really interesting to get new insights on the digital constitutionalism theories that we were working on. A lot of new insights, a lot of new things to work on and different perspectives, which really opened your eyes even further on the topic.
The importance of digital constitutionalism is with regards to the protection of rights. People's rights are significantly important to ensure that we are keeping a modest society even online.
So we weren't only learning about Eduardo's theory or our own research within the theories, we actually got different perspectives. We got to work collectively within it to create a unilateral, neutral theory, which was our goal within the Wikipedia article. It was really interesting, actually.
The most exciting part about digital constitutionalism was definitely the breakout rooms, when we had the opportunity to talk to different international students and students of different universities and lecturers to get an idea of what they were thinking when it came to digital constitutionalism. And people had their own views. It was a very broad topic, and it was great to just see where our boundaries lie.
I suppose just hearing different opinions and different ideas within it, because it is such a broad spectrum of different points within the theory itself, that having people be like, oh no, actually maybe it's this way or maybe it's that way. It's like, oh yeah, I actually didn't even think about it that way. So it really does open up your eyes a lot more than what you would find just researching it by yourself. So that was a great perk to it, because it really does broaden the horizon, I suppose, within the theories itself. And even the fact that we were working collectively on the project to create something that would be published online one day, that was really motivating, because you're giving it your all, because you know people will actually read it. So that was really interesting as well.
I found the Wikipedia style entry to be extremely broad. The topic itself, digital constitutionalism, is a topic with many areas to focus on, and these areas are like spider webs, and they kind of intertwine with each other, but also are very different. But to create a new spin on things, which I found to be really hard to grapple with, but in the end, it was encouraging.
Writing the Wikipedia articles was pretty straightforward. We just there's guidelines that Eduardo gave to us, which just provide a basic, outline of how to write them and how to reference things. So it was pretty straightforward. We could even just look up on Google different Wikipedia articles and take examples from them. And we were working within groups, so we kind of split the workload, and we researched heavily within the section that we were given. So everything just was really detailed and pretty much dead on. So it was really straightforward in general.
What I found interesting about the teaching partnership was with regards to asking questions. It helps with encouraging ideas and encouraging that critical analysis. And one question that I thought was exceptionally answered was when I asked why we are sticking closely to a Western perspective with regards to digital constitutionalism. And the answer that I received was really encouraging, and it made me view the Constitution as not words on paper, but more of a substance.
Obviously, there are aspects of it that you enjoy less than others, But overall, from what I see my career being as a broader perspective, it really does help, because the subjects that I was learning specifically this year and the year prior are going to be super beneficial for me to go on and have a background knowledge of the subject before going in to do my final solicitor exams. A lot of people go into the solicitor exams without having any knowledge of the area of law that they're going to sit the exams on, and it's a complete disaster. So at least I have that knowledge going into them, and I won't have to try my hardest to learn off information that I just would have already going into them. Overall, it was really interesting and really eye-opening in the society that we live in. There was a lot of societal factors, and especially jurisprudence. There are so many things that you learn in jurisprudence that you would not even think about outside of it at all. Like, it's actually insane how much perspective you gain on such a small module, really. So it was really enlightening, I suppose.